Hey everybody, welcome back. We are back with you guys here at the North of Vienna United Methodist Church here in Vienna, Maine. Unfortunately, today has been kind of one of those sad ones, and I hate to have to make a video like this, but I do, and I want to honor my now late mother-in-law, Michelle Pelton. I have her in so many different types of videos over the years, and I'm going to try and get some of those posted in with today's events. I actually have to go back to the past a little bit, just a few hours to a couple hours to the beginning of today's events. A week ago today, it is now April 2nd of 2022. A week ago today, my mother-in-law passed over to the other side and is no longer with us. And in today's video, we will honor the life and love that she gave all of us. Let's do this, guys. Come with me, and we'll chronicleize it together.
Or 28 years ago, when I started hanging out here in the church on this windy hill. I'm not even sure she was dating Roger yet. I think she was still a teenager. And then about 26 years ago, I had the great privilege of marrying Roger and Michelle out right on the other side of that wall on a very cold October day, remember? I remember it was so cold that someone sitting there in the front row just about froze to death, and I remember taking off my coat and wrapping it around her because it was so cold. And then our relationship continued as I remember the first time she walked through those back doors carrying this one as a little teeny weeny babe in arms. And then not too long after that, carrying this one as a little teeny weeny babe in arms. And I had the great joy of watching her raise you among us. Her daughters were part of Creation Station and youth group and very much a part of the life of the church. And then, lo and behold, we got 3 more of them. We got Tyler, and we got Brad. And then this year, we got Sebastian. So what a legacy she has in this place. And how much I am looking forward to watching them grow. You continue to grow, and I will see bits and pieces of her every time I do. But you know, I'm not the one that knew her best. She was my neighbor, a friend. There are others who knew her more, including her daughters. And am I correct that each of you have something to say? So I'm going to ask a mom-type question. Who's first?
Dear Mom, it's been a week since your passing. I wake up every day missing you, thinking, stop being dead, Mom. Wow, Mom, I wish you weren't dead. Over and over in my head. It's still so weird. Everything feels so different, yet exactly the same. I still help feed the dogs, take Bubby to daycare, get Dad his coffee, etc. I've been setting up my housing for next semester, and I'm attending my classes online when I can. But people keep coming over, sending flowers, showing pictures, asking how we're doing. And while I know it's all in good faith, and I do in fact appreciate it, it doesn't fill the void you've left. Jason and Quinn brought over a meal for us. It was very good and we appreciated it immensely, don't get me wrong, but the leaf loaf reminded me of you. It had barbecue sauce and bacon instead of ketchup. It made me cry. This week has been rough. I've been putting the slideshow together. I keep asking myself if you'd like these photos, the songs I've chosen, the order I've put them in. Would you prefer chronological or randomized? 80s pop or country? Upbeat, happy songs or songs that are more funeral appropriate? We've briefly discussed funeral plans before, and you always said that funerals are for the living. After all this trouble, I came to the conclusion that you were right. It's been a blessing and a curse to look for photos of you. It's really cool to see photos of you when you were young, but so frustrating how few there are of you in my lifetime. You didn't like having your photo taken. You were always the one taking them. Aunt Pam told me a story that helped her when Uncle Arnie passed. She told me to imagine a boat, like a luxury cruise line. All of us here on Earth lined up at the dock, tearful farewells on our tongues as you wave to the deck. Slowly, you get smaller and smaller as you fade into the distance, never to return here. But our oceans aren't endless, and there's a shore on the other side. People like Grandpa, Great-Grandma, and Aunt Shirley are there, throwing up their hats and yelling gleefully to the oncoming boat. They've been waiting to greet you there. That story made me cry, too. Yesterday, Nikki called me while she was in the store, and for a split second I thought it was you, despite the gloss of your ashes sat immobile and breathing in the seat in front of me. Bouquets accompanying the space in the bag you're in. It's only been a week, but I hate hearing messaging notifications now. Most of the time it was from you. You'd call and we'd talk for a while, giving me the rundown on life in the Pelton house and everything around us. You had a knack for knowing who lived where, what they were up to, how every member of our giant family was related to one another. It was a real gift. You had a lot of those. You've always been so active in your community, taking great pride in your years on rescue, doing good in the world, saving people. You spent hours making meal plans for us, helping me with dance and Nikki with karate, driving to Manchester and Augusta every day. You started the teaching program in the elementary school for me. You brought us to summer camp every year, and even helped run the concession stand when Nikki and I were doing soccer and softball. And when teachers and faculty were being difficult, you buckled down and fought tooth and nail for us. Every year for Christmas, you'd make matching ornaments for everyone, and I remember one year you filled clear ornaments with scrapbooking materials based on our interests in life, and you were struggling with mine, so you made one with a funny face filled with cotton balls. You lied and said it was for Dad. I called it ugly, and it nearly made me cry. I know it's been years, and I'm so sorry about that. I wish I could apologize again and hang it on the tree with you this year. I wish we could have Christmas with you again. There's still so much more I've yet to say, and there's so many stories I could tell. The first and only time you ever got a speeding ticket was me and Nikki in the car. We were in preschool, and it was our turn to provide snacks to Wonder a while. We had cosmic brownies that day. I don't remember it, but I remember the story. That's kind of what I'm afraid of, forgetting times with you. Little moments with you. Having to be told about moments I've lived through. For years I've been wanting to get you oil paint and canvas for Mother's Day to spend the day painting with you. We were just waiting for worst part is I know if you had the choice, you would have never left us. You were trying to be so strong even through your pain was grateful enough to 11. You endured so much to take care of us. I wish you could have let yourself rest. I wish it didn't have to come to this. I'm sorry we couldn't do more for you while you were here. But I know it would drive you crazy to leave things undone, so you set aside your pride and pushed yourself. And above all else, we meant the world to you. Believe me that you need the world to me too. I miss you so much, and I hate that we have to go back to regular life after all this. I hate that all my thoughts are so selfish, wanting you back so badly. You aren't hurting anymore. Isn't that enough? Shouldn't that be enough? Shouldn't it be enough to know that you've raised me to be who I am, to love unconditionally, to be proud of my growth and skills and unabashedly myself? Shouldn't it be enough to know that I'm able to survive without you by my side? I don't know how to end this. It hasn't stopped hurting, and right now it feels like it's never going to stop hurting. I'm going to miss you every day of my life. There will be days that I'm okay, moments where I forget you're gone and I have to be reminded. Responsibilities that you once handled that I'll have to handle now. It's kind of funny, we never got to go over taxes together. But I'll survive. I'll get my degree like you always wanted. I'll make art and get picked up by art directors and I'll make something of myself like you always believed I could. Maybe someday I'll even believe it myself. I know I'm supposed to be saying goodbye, but even though your body's gone, I know you can never leave me. You'll never stop worrying about me as long as I live, as long as we're apart. So I'll make this farewell temporary. See you later, Mom. I love you to the moon and back, forever and always.
Beautiful, accepting, resourceful, nurturing, heartwarming, kind, are just a few words that come to mind when you think of the word mother. Mine is all of these things and much more. My mom was the most selfless person, always taking care of others, from adopting to EMS to bringing home strays or housing strays that we would bring home and teaching. One of the many things that she taught me was life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% on how you respond to it. I hold this dear to my heart. In fact, this is what was running through my mind as I ran by Brian Church in my sports bra and pajama pants into the house to find my father. She taught me how to put my family's needs and wants in front of my own. And most importantly, she taught me how to be a mother. She always knew how to brighten somebody's day and to make them feel loved. She rarely got mad, but when she did, you knew she had a darn good reason. I remember and never will forget all the times she loaded us kids up in the car just to go get ice cream, or leaf peeping, opening one gift on Christmas Eve. And when asked for a song to go to sleep, she would always sing Silent Night. I will never forget when my son climbed in bed with me for a nap while I was still working overnights. And the distinct feeling of being at peace and safety of her singing him to sleep. I would like to share two quotes, one from Charlie Brown and the other one from Winnie the Pooh. Mom loved Winnie the Pooh. Perhaps they are not stars in the sky, but rather openings where our loved ones shine down to let us know they're happy. Charlie Brown. Anyone can show up when you're happy, but the ones who stay by your side when your heart falls apart, they are the true friends. With that being said, my mother, Michelle, was loved by so many, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming to our celebration of life today.
Morning, everyone. I'm your oldest Dawn. I'm the child Roger didn't know he was getting when he fell in love with Michelle. We were a package deal from day one. I tried to write something like this, and my brain went to text Mom. She'll know what to say. But I can't anymore. And that's been my go-to since I was born, is my mom. She's been my protector, my best friend, taught me how to love, to be the wife and mother I am now, and always accepted me for who I was and never demanded I change. And now she's gone. My children do not get to see their older years with their grandmother, despite how great she was with them. Sorry. I'm not normally the emotional one. The world has felt darker to me without her light in it. She supported me when I didn't tell anyone in the family I decided to go to college. I just kind of announced that I got accepted and was going. She was there for me when I went to adult ed. She held my hand when I didn't want to do homework because I was stressed and tired. All my first memories involve her. Between going to rescue calls, hiding in the back of the car with snacks. It really shouldn't have happened, but oh well. Here I am, I'm 31. To late nights where she couldn't sleep, so we would drive around in the car until I fell asleep. I want to thank you all for coming today and remembering my mom.
Or you can smile because she lived. You can close your eyes and pray that she will come back, or you can open your eyes and see all that she has left behind. Your heart can be empty because you can't see her, or you can be full of the love that you shared. You can turn your back on tomorrow and live for only yesterday, or you can be happy for tomorrow because of yesterday. You can remember her and only that she is gone, or you can cherish her memory and let it live on. Michelle would want. Smile, open your eyes, love, and go on. Agreed? Agreed. Let's pray. the wife of a really strong and powerful woman. Continue to shower that love upon her family in these days ahead, for they will be difficult days. But with your love and with your care and with the peace that comes from God, we will all make it through. Go today in that peace that can only come from a God who loves you so much. Amen.
Just in loving memory of you, Mom. I want to thank you for everything you've done for me, my boys, especially for my wife. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you, everybody, for coming along. Thank you for everybody coming here today to honor her. We love you guys. Stay safe.
Stay strong.
And stay positive. We'll see you soon. Love you, Mom. Love you guys.
Congratulations. Let's see. Good one on ya. Good one on you, mate.
So now reinforcements have arrived. Mom is here. We're gonna start setting up more of the room. So let's just speed things up yet again.